Hello and welcome. You've found your way to our sleep lecture channel, your quiet harbor in the stormy sea of sleepless nights. Tonight I want you to imagine a place with me. Picture a vast, silent lake at twilight. The water is perfectly still, like a dark mirror reflecting a sky full of stars. There are no ripples, no disturbances, just profound peace. This silent lake is our goal. It represents a calm, quiet mind, ready to drift effortlessly into deep, restorative sleep. Many of us struggle to find this stillness. Our minds are more like a choppy sea, with waves of worry, to-do lists, and endless thoughts crashing against the shore. But what if I told you that you have the power to calm those waters? Over the next few minutes, we'll explore how to find that inner silent lake and make it our nightly reality. Let's start by understanding why our minds often feel so busy at night. It's something called cognitive arousal. During the day, our brains are in problem-solving mode, constantly planning, analyzing, and reacting. When it's time to sleep, our bodies might be tired, but our brains haven't gotten the message to switch off. They continue to process the day's events and anticipate tomorrow's challenges. This is a natural protective mechanism, but in our modern high-stress world, it's often working overtime. It's like a motor that keeps running even after you've turned the key off. This mental chatter is the primary reason why so many people lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, feeling exhausted but unable to sleep. The first step to calming the lake is acknowledging that these waves of thought are happening, and understanding that you don't have to be swept away by them. So how do we begin to quiet the mind? We can start long before your head even hits the pillow. Let's call this creating a mental sunset. Just as the sun gradually sets, signaling the end of the day, we need to give our minds a gradual transition into a state of rest. About an hour or two before your intended bedtime, start to dim the lights in your environment. This signals to your brain that the day is ending and helps trigger the production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. During this mental sunset period, it's crucial to disengage from stimulating activities. This means stepping away from screens, your phone, your tablet, your TV. The blue light they emit is like a dose of midday sun for your brain, actively suppressing melatonin and keeping you alert. Instead, choose calming activities. Perhaps you can read a physical book, listen to some soft music, or do some gentle stretching. The key is to create a buffer zone between the busyness of your day and the stillness you seek at night. Now let's talk about a powerful technique to actively calm the ripples on your mental lake, the brain dump. This is a simple yet incredibly effective exercise. Take a notebook and a pen, not your phone, and for about 10 to 15 minutes, write down everything that's on your mind. Absolutely everything. Your to-do list for tomorrow, that awkward conversation you had, a creative idea, a lingering worry. Get it all out of your head and onto the paper. The act of writing it down externalizes your thoughts. It's like taking all those noisy passengers out of your mind and giving them a seat somewhere else. This tells your brain, I've acknowledged you, I've captured you, I will deal with you tomorrow, but for now, it's time to rest. This process creates a sense of closure, freeing up mental space and allowing your mind to settle. You've essentially told the waves, I see you, but your time is over for today. Once you're in bed and the lights are out, the real practice of stillness begins. This is where many people struggle as the last few nagging thoughts surface. Here we can use the power of our breath to anchor ourselves in the present moment. Think of your breath as a gentle, steady current that can smooth the entire surface of the lake. Try a simple breathing exercise called box breathing. Inhale slowly for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly for a count of 4. And hold the exhale for a count of 4. Repeat this cycle. Focus all your attention on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. When a thought comes, and it will, don't fight it. Acknowledge it gently, like noticing a single leaf falling onto the lake's surface, and then gently guide your focus back to your breath. The thought will drift away on its own. Your breath is your anchor to the calm, present moment. Let's introduce another visualization technique, building on our silent lake metaphor. As you lie there, Breathing steadily, continue to picture that vast, still lake under the night sky. Now imagine each worry or distracting thought as a small paper boat. Place the thought onto the boat and gently push it out onto the water. Watch it as it slowly, silently, drifts away from you, across the lake, until it disappears over the horizon. Don't analyze the thought or get attached to it. Just place it on the boat and let it go. You can do this with as many thoughts as arise. One boat for your work deadline, another for a family concern, another for a silly mistake you made. With each boat that drifts away, feel your mind becoming clearer, quieter, and the lake becoming more still. This isn't about forcefully suppressing thoughts. It's about mindfully letting them go, creating distance between you and the mental noise. To deepen this state of tranquility, we can engage our senses in the visualization. Imagine the feeling of the cool, soft night air on your skin. Imagine the faint, earthy smell of the pine trees surrounding the lake. Imagine the profound silence, broken only by the distant, gentle chirp of a cricket. By immersing yourself in this peaceful sensory experience, you leave less room for anxious thoughts. You are no longer just thinking about a silent lake. You are experiencing it. Feel the weight of your body sinking comfortably into your bed, as if you are floating on this calm, supportive water. Let go of all physical tension. Release your jaw, soften your shoulders, and relax your hands. Allow your entire body to become heavy and peaceful, completely at rest. This combination of mental visualization and physical relaxation sends a powerful, unified signal to your entire nervous system that it is safe to power down and enter a state of deep sleep. It's important to remember that calming your mind is a skill, much like learning to play an instrument. It takes practice and patience. Some nights will be easier than others. There will be nights when the lake feels more like a stormy ocean, and that's okay. Don't get frustrated with yourself. Frustration is just another big wave that will disturb the water. On those nights, simply be gentle with yourself. Return to your breath. Acknowledge the storm without judgment, and know that even the most turbulent waters eventually become calm. The goal isn't to achieve a perfectly empty mind every single night. The goal is to cultivate a new relationship with your thoughts, one where you are in control, and you can choose not to be carried away by the current. Every time you practice these techniques, you are strengthening your ability to find your inner stillness. As you continue this journey toward better sleep, consider making these practices a consistent part of your nightly ritual. Consistency is what transforms these exercises from a temporary fix into a lasting habit. Your brain loves routine. When you consistently create a mental sunset, perform a brain dump, and practice mindful breathing, you are carving a new neural pathway, a well-worn path that leads directly to the shores of your silent lake. Over time, your mind will learn to recognize these cues and will begin to quiet down more naturally and quickly. Sleep will no longer be a battle you have to fight each night, but a peaceful destination you arrive at with ease. You are retraining your brain to associate bedtime with calm, quiet, and restoration. Thank you for joining me on this journey to the silent lake tonight. I hope these ideas bring you closer to the peaceful, deep sleep you deserve. Remember to be patient and kind to yourself as you practice. Sweet dreams, and may your mind be as still and serene as a starlit lake. If you found this helpful, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more guidance on your path to better sleep. We're so glad to have you here. Good night.